not hard. You cannot make nobody hear the truth and understand what it is that the Most High has ordained those that's going to hear at the time they're going to hear and come in to actually be one of the fruits of a Mashiach Yahushai on this beautiful tree. I mean, he's the branch and the fruit going to grow on the branch. And that's what we're looking for. 1/3 of the nation of Israel, those sheep that hear Mashiach Yahushua's voice, the anointed Savior's voice, the remnant, the ransom, the redeemed, the elect, the few, the many, the all, which is a certain number. Because he tells you it's the 1/3, the sum, the sanctified, the glorified, the justified. All these names are in the Bible representing the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Now, it says, verse 12, truly the signs of an apostle were wrought among you in all signs and wonders and mighty deeds. So this is Paul. These are things that he done while he was on the earth among the children of Israel. Now, from there, let's go back. Let's look at Gideon or Jerubbaal. We'll look at Judges, the book of Judges. And we're going to look at the 8th chapter. Judges, the 8th chapter. Bear with me. And the first verse. Judges, the 8th chapter, the first verse. And it says, and the men of Ephraim said unto him, why hast thou served us thus, that thou callest us not, when thou wentest to fight with the Midianites? And they did chide with him sharply. They chided with him real strongly. They was coming at him hard, real hard. And he said unto them, what have I done now in comparison of you? It's gleaming of the grapes of Ephraim better than the vintage of Abiezer? So he said, isn't what you have, your grapes, better than this land? The grapes that we'll get from this land? He's using Tact, because they was angry with him. The Most High have delivered into your hands the princes of Midian, Oreb, and Zia. And what was I able to do in comparison of you? Then their anger was abated toward him when he had said that, So he used Tact against them, because that was speaking to him hard and strong. But he said, hey, you got the best. You already have the best. There's nothing that you're going to gain from this. Using Tact. Okay? That's why Philippians 2, look at Philippians, the 2nd chapter. And we're going to look at start at the 3rd verse. Philippians 2 and 3, it says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Not trying to, get some kind of recognition for yourself. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So when you apply these principles, that's using Tact, so that when you exalt somebody else instead of yourself, then they're going to really look at you and like you. It says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, trying to cause a problem. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Look at the things that someone else has. That's why in this Bible, over and over again, they were taking care of the poor. They were taking care of the poor. Some of you out there, you don't really care about nobody but yourself or your immediate family or those groups that are among you. You don't go outside of your little realm. But you have a lot of people that needs help. It says, let nothing be done, verse 3, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves. It takes humility to do this. look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahushua, who, being in the form of the Most High, thought it not a robbery to be equal with the Most High. And John 5:18 says he was equal with the Most High in that he was the Son of the Most High. That's what they said. It says, and as father like son. You know, they all agreed in the same mind. It says, but made himself of no reputation. So he didn't make himself of no reputation. He would hear people say, don't tell no one. He was hearing people say, don't tell nobody I did it. He didn't make himself of no reputation. If we're going to make a reputation, we're supposed to make a reputation to him. We got to reverence him, to go to the Most High on our behalf. It says, who being in the form of the Most High thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself. So he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. You want to be like him? Follow what it says. Just how he was. Wherefore the Most High also has highly exalted him for being like what? Like we just read here. He got exalted from being like he was when he was in the flesh here. He humbled himself and became a servant to the people. It says, wherefore the Most High also has highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. The Most High exalted him and given him a name above every name, that at the name of Mashiach Yahushua every knee shall bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. And that every tongue should confess that Mashiach Yahushua is the power, to the glory of the Most High, the Father. So, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Shooter Wisdom where I'm dealing with applying tact. If you apply these examples that's here in this word, it'll work every single time. You know, apply your faith so you believe what it is that you see in these examples in this Bible, and it works for us today. If you'd like further information, you can reach me, Priest Awam, at P.O. Box 20012, Long Beach, California, 90801-3012, or call me at 562-426-3084. Once again, that's 562-426-3084. And without further ado, continue to pray and watch, and I'm out.
Wisdom, 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 wisdom. Flatline my mind, so I can be reborn again. Pronounce me DOA, so my new vessel won't sin. This world is frozen, global corrosion is eating everyone alive, except for the Most High's chosen people. And ain't no sequel in the end time. The Hebrew Israelites, hit to rock your enzymes, let me define my mind. It's not that complicated, he that has an entry here, his mental will be elevated. Simply stated, I was intoxicated and inebriated by the old meat until I was emancipated. The shield of wisdom helps the purge of the schism within the body, cause human nature taught me to be naughty and hardy. The words of hooker and it's got a big disease, but I got spiritual education so my soul can be at ease. We got the shield, we got the helmet and the sword, we got to kill that old man so we can kick it with the Lord. Brother, can't you see me? What the truth have done for me?